Right off the bat, only Sam's, right? Like, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this draft here. This locker room is gonna go absolutely fucking nuclear. Like, come on now. We got fucking Vior and Viesti on the same team. He snagged Viesti like at the very end. I don't know. You got hardcore fucking potato legs. What do we think? What do we think the potato legs peak will be? Can I get some estimates? Like, potato legs peak week. What are we gonna? How many EHPs is he gonna drop? He's got Dale. 175. Okay, 140 plus. You seeing this, potato legs? You don't even know your own hours. Bro, you have to come off the bench and drop at least a fucking 100, man. Just take a week off. You don't need money. 200 Iron Ep? Okay, okay. That's like a fucking 50 of main. Okay. He's prepping for the 180. Alright, alright. I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. Like, I was already kind of impartial toward, or whatever, I don't know. I was already kind of favoring only Sam's going into it. And I mean, I'm just looking at this stack. Like, that's going to be a fucking great locker room. So yeah, I'm definitely a big only Sam's fan. I want to talk about darts because I know Levine. Maybe I'll get Levine like in immediately after this to talk about darts. But I I swear to God, I guess I could go watch it back. But the Freckledag pick there is like something that I definitely would have considered. I don't know if I said that or if I had Freckledad for DJ9 in the second round. But like the Freck pick is great. That guy's fucking sick. For DJ9, okay, yeah. Yeah, Freck is a good pick. Levine was like, "Oh, he will never go there, man. No, man. No, that would be so troll, dude." Shut the fuck up, Levine. Um, let's see. Yo, what's up? It's me, Levine Umfis. I'm here with Glads the Fish, and we're going to talk about it. After looking at the draft, I have decided that Darts' team is actually much better than I had immediately assumed. Yeah, Levine. Great. Just words. Just like words coming out of his mouth. Yeah, I mean, I think UIM cookies or whatever the fuck Fuamoko is like a crazy value for that pick as well. I think that's gonna be huge. I would not have picked Surge darts. That's like the biggest risk you could have ever taken. That guy's gonna be at like Kendrick Lamar. He's gonna be at like 4 other concerts. Like that guy goes to 1 show a week. He's always telling me, he's like, "Yo, I'm going to see Fred again this week." But he does have Desper, so hopefully that combination will be crazy. Only Pyro. If that guy can get away from monkeys for a little bit, like that guy's for the boys. If you can get him on a skill that he likes, like, I don't know, kind of pop off. Yeah, cookies is huge value. I guess let's just go from left to right really quick. So DJ9's draft, the entry frag with Gaduzu. I would not personally entry frag with Gaduzu, but that's just me. I think that it's a completely valid pick. I would have probably gone with Azula just because I'm biased towards his recent performance. But yeah, I mean, Gaduzu, like, that's just a complete toss-up at that point. So yeah, warranted, I'd say, 100%. Nothing wrong with that pick. Fincher and Spooky, these guys are going to be consistent. I would love to have Spooky on my team. Fincher plays the game like crazy. And like Fincher would, is very consistent in the game. And that guy, I've never heard him say a single negative thing in my entire life. So the vibes will be really, really good with him. Spooky, I mean, like, we all know Spooky's a fucking beast. So that's awesome. The Iodin pick, DJ9 sticking to what he knows, going with some free-to-play players. I don't know Iodin's situation, but I know that if he does play, that he will definitely play. And then Faye Poppy, I mean, like, that's the Faye Poppy fucking pick. Levine will hate it. I think it's a solid pick. I don't know if he would have been able to get Poppy again. If he didn't pick him there, so I don't mind that pick at all. I would have tried to get him a little bit later, but at the end of the day, it's spread pretty thin. I think it's a good pick. And then he took Bob away from Unreal, which is just disturbing. And I don't think he did it on purpose, but DJ9, like, read the room, man. Like, read the room. Definitely a good idea to give Bob to your enemy with Unreal. That would have totally been great for your team. No, I'm kidding. That's a good pick. Buff Boobies, though. Like, Buff Boobies is a steal. I was saying Buff Boobies in the chat the whole time. Like, come on now. We're still sleeping on Buff Boobies. Work from home. Bro, like, that guy, I mean, that's Buff Boobies. We've seen the Dale stack. We've seen the Carabot stack. He's got the fucking rest of the Booby boys out there fishing for him, just funding his shit. Like, I mean, come on now. Buff Boobies, high value pick, especially at that point. That's a huge W. Buff Boobies a fucking W. Warlow, I don't know much about Warlow, so yeah, good shit. Maybe we'll see him pop off. I'm not too sure. And then Scarf, I mean, a level 3 from my understanding, right? Scarf. I would have taken him actually a little bit earlier, personally. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I'm also thinking of like a League player named like Lorlo or something every time I see his name. So, yeah. SKSC, respect. SKSC number 2 skilling clan. Okay, yeah, Scarf. I mean, like, I've said it time and time again. We got to pick for the game mode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, they could run fucking Artie, man. Like, I mean, come on now. Great pick. I think for a last pick, that might be one of the most high value picks that he could have gotten. So great job on that one. Yeah, I'll go over the power rankings after, I think. But yeah, only Sam's. I mean, Azula, that would have been my first pick. Istra, super surprising in that position. Wildly surprising in that position, actually. Do I think it's a bad pick? Hell no. I think that's actually a really solid pick, especially for only Sam's. I think this locker room is going to pop off. And yeah, I think Istra, I don't know if Istra would have gotten snatched up sooner. He probably would have, but maybe letting him, like, I mean, he ended up getting Istra into Tortu. Like, I probably would have gone, like, Tortu there or something like that myself. So, I mean, I think that's a good pick because he ended up getting Tortu anyways on the way back. So I think that's great. Unreal is like, that is crazy he didn't get snatched up there. That's a really great pick. That guy's for the boys for sure. Very hungry player. And it's really good that he's not on the same team as Faye Poppy this time around. Let me double check to make sure. Yeah, he's not on the same team as Faye Poppy, so that's very strong already. And then Vior, we all know Vior, the GOAT. I have no idea what he plans on doing, but like, if he wants to play, that guy's gonna fucking pop off. Doesn't matter where you get that guy. I think in this locker room, he's gonna be motivated to play. And then J-Wet. We saw J-Wet in Terry comp, and I don't know about the Smoke Break comp. I wasn't really tuned into that too much, but we saw J-Wet fucking die for the boys. So I think J-Wet has crazy playoff potential as well. So that's if you can have some guy that'll drop like a 130 for playoffs and you get him in that spot in the pick in the draft, that's nuts. Know the owner, very consistent player. I think like I said, I don't know everyone's situation, but I would have picked that guy as well, and I think getting him in that spot was also a steal. Hardcore Potato Legs, that's the hidden fucking gem of the whole draft right there. And then Viesti, also just like an absolute steal. I'm pretty sure in every week comp I've seen him in, he's like done like an 80 plus. So, I mean, like, come on now. Only Sam's W. What are we thinking? What are we thinking there? Chat, what do we think? Only Sam's dub? I'm thinking only Sam's dub. I haven't even gone over the rest of the teams, but like, let's be real here. Only Sam's fucking dub. Like, come on now. Look at that. Look at that shit. Okay. All right. Now we'll get into Hadge. All right. The Cheery entry frag. I knew Cheery was going to go in the first round for sure. But yeah, third pick. Pat yourself on the back, Cheery. That's awesome. Definitely sick. Woodcutting month coming up soon. Super good player. I've had her on my team only one time, but it was fantastic. Straight into Pion. Very consistent. I was surprised. No offense to you, Zero. I was surprised you went so early, but I do think that that's going to be a solid pick overall. Definitely like a regular season It's definitely going to be like a workhorse for sure, I would say. So, yeah, Cavo, surprisingly, also went a little bit lower than I would have thought. Cavo, a very consistent player outside of comps, so inside of comps, definitely going to be geared up. And, you know, I talked to him a little bit about his scaling, so I have an idea what he's going to do, and I think that that's a fantastic pick, especially at that point in the draft. Very good. Turnt, I mean, like, that guy's going to finish 200 mil all, but hopefully he'll hop in the alt and fucking make it happen, so that's also a pretty good pick. Marnie is my fucking, definitely my GOAT here. That guy was a pleasure to have on my team in the last one. He's making waves, and I think that's a high-value pick as well. Yo, what's up? I'm just interjecting here to say that I think Marnie was a really bad pick in this spot. Who the fuck even is that guy, man? Oopfie. Yeah, Levine, that's a really retarded take. And then we have Peaked, which I think is also just like a crazy value pick. These level 3 players, like, let's be honest, I'd pick them all. I'd pick the free to play players. I'd pick the fucking level 3s. I'd pick the ZMI doers. Like, this is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. If you're doing a gather, you could fuck off. I don't want you. And then we have Mage's Book. I don't know much about this guy other than just keeping. I'm pretty sure it's Mage's Book that's keeping artifacts lured constantly. So actually, hold on, the little collaboration between Marnie and Mage's Book. What's up with that? Perhaps some lured fucking guards? What is up with that? Some red Xing, perhaps? Thoughts in the chat on that? Could be 24/7. A little bit of synergy. What do we think? Well, but if Marnie won't be cheating if he calls it, because, I mean, I'm looking at her right now. That's a dynamic duo. That's a dynamic duo. If we could get Mage's Book to lock down the fucking docks and we just have Marnie run around the whole time, that's a fucking easy hatch W. Let's be real. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, all jokes aside, like, I'm sure Mage's Book in this position is great. I've heard only good things about. I think they're a level 3, right? I don't know. Only good things I've heard, though. LeBong James, I mean, this guy plays the game outside of the comp all the time. I don't think I've ever seen him in a comp. I could be wrong. I know I was surprised to see him sign up. But I fucking love LeBong James, so we'll have to see. And then Rithvik. I mean, come on now. Why are we sleeping on Rithvik in fantasy? He's gonna give you a couple good fucking weeks. I don't care. Like, that guy will dig deep. I mean, nothing but love for Rith. Like, come on, that might be a fucking unpopular opinion, but like, Rith is gonna dig deep. Can we be for real here? Like, I don't know. I'm tired of the slander. Yo, I do not think Rithvik is going to dig deep, Oopfie. I think that's a really stupid thing to say, Oopfie. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think LeBong is huge as well. Has LeBong played in any other comps before? Does anyone know? I'm not sure he has, but if he has not, then he doesn't even know his own limits, honestly. Yo, the only pyro, why are you calling me? I can't even say that. I'm not even gonna say that fucking last name, bro. No cap. Yeah, he does do 70s for fun. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that's crazy. That's crazy that you have, like, hardcore potato legs right next to LeBong James. I mean, come on now. Yeah, we were talking about Rithvik. Yo, it's so insane that Necro got first picked. Oopfie. I would have never first picked Necro, Oopfie. Yeah, Levine, that's a lie. We got Necro first pick, of course. Yeah, insane. Just truly insane. That guy's cracked, and he's going to be doing Slayer. We all know how easy Slayer is. Glad the Fish was able to finish it, so anyone can. And then Rez. Necro into Rez is nuts. Like, playoffs are just fucking... Like, that's an insane combo. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, Oomphy Baloomfy. I do think that Necro into Rez is a really good combo. Yeah, so Necro into Rez, I agree with you on that, Levine. That's really insane. And then fucking Floral Draper right off the bat. I mean, like, if you want to lock down a good locker room right there, it's Florals all day. I mean, like, it's just a bunch of good Iron Men in a row here. Like, Floral, Static, and Ice Juice. Like, I've heard Ice Juice is willing to cheat, so that's, like, obviously going to be a really good pick. If he gets scaled to Mixology, like, all that dude has to do is make a couple brews, some, like, Fey Poppy potions in the bank, and they're going to the playoffs, right? Static Void, like, that dude's a fucking beast. I see him running ZMI all the time. I'm sure he still has RC left. That's a crazy pick. That's an insane pick. He could go fucking mage on him, 40 plus, you know? And then Seek. Like, people fucking hate on Seek's performances in these comps. Like, I understand in short form comps in like a 48, if Seek like does like a 40-hour session or or in a 72, he does a 48-hour session and then fizzles out and only drops like a 50 or whatever in the comp. Sure, but this is different. Like this is a long form comp. I think that Seek can pace himself and pop the fuck off. And I think in playoffs, in this spot in the draft, like that's a steal. Like come on now, like put some fucking respect on Seek's name. He's gonna win one. And it's crazy that Necro and Seek are both on the same team, right? So it like if we get the dub, then we fix two problems. Two, you know, like two birds, one stone. I don't know much about Hedge. Does anyone have any intel on Hedge in the chat? Potentially a level 3. Not too sure. Any info on Hedge? Anyone? I'd love some info on Hedge. I'll move on to Muujin. Just a great Australian, or NZ, not sure exactly. Just a fantastic pick there. I think that, I mean, that guy, I'm pretty sure he could do over 100, right? Captain of the Fiends, Oss, okay. Hedge, Wasby. I don't even know what's going on. We're talking about Wasby now. Captain of the Fiends, right. I think that's Hadge, Wasby. And then PVM items. I mean, like, we saw his performance in the Soulless Summer comp. He was dropping over EHP 6 hours in, like, fishing and cooking. And I think he wasn't really expected. I think he put 40 plus. And does someone want to drop how much he did? Thank you for the sub, Oi. Great, now I'm going to have to file that on my taxes. Thank you so much, dude. Fuck off. Great. Yeah, I mean, what did PVM items drop in the summer comp? Was it like an 80 plus, or did he go as far as triple digits? But I don't know. He popped the fuck off. It was insane. Are you allowed to do brews during fantasy? I don't fucking know, man. I'm not scaling it, you idiot. Dumbass. So yeah, anyone know anything about Hedge? Did anyone say anything before I move on? Because, like, I wouldn't just want to, like, discredit or, like, say, I don't know. Anyone know anything? Hedge is good. He's played in some comps. Okay. What account build is Hedge? What do we got? Iron? Okay. So, I mean, I'd pick a bunch of irons, too, if it were me. I'm really liking this locker room. Like, I'm really liking this locker room. I think that this is going to be crazy. I think that PVM items is going to have a lot of motivation in this locker room as well. ZMI in the last one. In the summer comp. Or no, in the last one he played in. The fuck? Anyways. Yeah, so I mean I think Moses, like, I was very surprised last time he played in. Okay. I was very surprised by this draft. I don't know. I just think this is super strong. I think the players that I'm looking at here are all pretty like-minded, and I think that they're going to get along really well. I think a lot of these locker rooms are also great. I don't know how many people picked for that purpose, but I think a lot of them are fantastic, and I think Moses is going to do great here, much better than I expected. And then you have Ook. I mean, like, come on now. Like, the mage into lane is just nuts. Like, that is crazy. Lane is going to do 100s every week. I'm not, you heard it here first. Lane's going to do 100 every single week, and then with the potential of doing like a 140 when it matters. Lane is going to be insane. That's genuinely a crazy value pick there. And I think Darts could have easily gone with Lane over Freck, but I think Freck is probably like an insane pick there as well. But yeah, Lane. I mean, come on now. What are we saying about Lane? I don't know what exactly. I think Lane dropped it was like either a 130 or a 140 for me in the summer comp. Is just crazy. Yeah, and Lane was also like he was like pacing himself too. Um, Overvalued from your ZMI week. I don't really think that's overvaluing at all. I think like that's like just picking smart. No, like I don't know. I would have definitely picked you there as well. Um, yeah, I guess like Mage going there as well is kind of surprising. Like obviously no offense to anybody here, but like for me, it would be like Azula and then like Necro and Mage toss up. Like in my like order of operations. And nothing against anybody else, but like I just for me that's what I was thinking um when I was like trying to process this. Um yeah, so I probably would have gone Azula. I mean, the thing about Mage is like I could have picked like Mage first pick for me if I were drafting this would also be a good pick. Like that guy's amazing for the locker room. So I think all of these players here could have been at any time, and it's just like personal preference for the captains, and obviously what's left over as we get further on down the draft. So yeah, Lane into CC9. Like we all know what CC9 is capable of. I don't really know the skills that he has left. I think he's like what like more than halfway done with his account, so I'm not sure what he has left, but I do know that CC9 is an insane player, and he's constantly on like 300 months. In the Solus recap videos that I do, he's always up there. And then I know he's had some really insane week performances, so if he's able to play for the playoffs, that's going to be a very very high value pick there. 1 million day stack ready to fucking go. Okay. Ooktism wins. G fucking G. And then Ben. I mean, like, Ben there, crazy. Let's talk about Ben. Like, that dude's gonna get scaled to, like, some stupid shit on some stupid account. Like, the reason he has Ben on here is because we don't even know what account he's gonna play on. Does anybody know what account Ben is gonna play on? Does Ben know what account Ben is gonna play on? Anyone? Literally a single person? He doesn't even know. He just it's aura when you just have to go by Ben because no one knows what fucking account you're gonna play on. Like, come on now. Come on now. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I think Ooktism might end up like scaling Ben a little bit more favorably here, towards the end. You gotta cheat a little bit. And then Crimp, I mean, like, I don't know Crimp's IRL situation. If he's in the chat, he could let me know, I guess. But like, that's a really high value pick there too. And then followed by Fong. Fong is a fucking 70 player, like on a bad week. For like, come on now. Like Fong open. No one was picking Fong. Fong open. Ook said fuck it. Fong is open. I'm picking him into Kabi. I was spamming about Fong and Kabi. Fong is on a 30. Fong is on a 30. Shut the fuck up, Wobie. Yo, Wojby, shut the fuck up, idiot, dude. Shut up, Wobie. Kabi's a great fucking pick. Kabi open. This guy was eager to play. He was like messaging me for the summer comp. We were looking for like fill-ins. And he was like, I'm down to do anything. I'm down to help out the competition. I'm down to play. This guy is for the boys. He's a level 3, so a lot of opportunities for him to get some good EHP there. Clarofan76. Who is Clarofan76? It sounds so familiar. Who is that? Skux? That's Skux. Okay, Skux W. That's a locker room pick, and I think that's definitely I know that Skux has been talking about being excited to play. And I think like being on Ook's team is like GG here, right? Like that's GG. He's gonna play hell to fucking hard. Like this guy's gonna be a breakout for sure. And yeah, like this locker room as well is just insane. And then PVM is hard. I don't know PVM is hard. Any info on PVM is hard? I mean, like, at this last pick, it's like he didn't really have too much. It's between Pyro and PVM is hard. And if he has intel on that. But I don't know. I think Ook has a really, like, all of these teams are insane. Genuinely insane. And then, yeah, darts. I mean, Halcyon Haven't seen Halcyon perform poorly in a comp. Even the comps where Halcyon has been losing, she's still putting in the effort. And then, you know, like, obviously we're not going to do a 140 if we're dead last. But, yeah, Halcyon's very much for the boys, and we'll play a ton. And then Freck, like, I've already been gassing up Freck. Freck is a beast. I picked Faye Poppy in the summer draft, and Freck was the obvious choice. Everyone was telling me, pick Freck, they were whispering in my ear, pick Freck. Nah, I went with fucking dumbass Faye Poppy. It should have been Freck. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I probably would have. I mean, yeah, Darts took some risks, but I think Freck there is not really too much of a risk. And I really like that locker room starting off right there. 2 free-to-play players. So, yeah, really big. Yeah, Freck's the kind of guy that will be gone for 3 days and still do a 100-plus somehow. So, no matter what happens, you could probably put that guy in if you need him. Yeah, and then Desper. I mean, that guy, I don't know the Slayer XP, but going to be slaying. So, and I think, especially in combination with fucking Wobie, they're going to be at the Kendrick concert together. It's going to be awesome. They're going to be hanging out. Mustard. Yo, I really do not like Darts' draft, dude. I really do not like it because I think that Darts is so shit because he picked me and I was forced onto his team. And then I was so bad that I made up the last bottom 6 of the whole draft. Nobody wanted to play on a team with me, and so nobody actually played. But Darts is the one that's bad. Right, sure. Sure, Levine. Really just a stupid ass point, Levine. Really just retarded. And then, yeah, UIM cookies, like I already went over that. That's a steal. Pootsie. Yo, I really like Pootsie. Yo, I'm Levine. I love Pootsie and Halcyon Seed. Oomphy. So it's really a shame that his favorite player has gone into Darts team because he seems to hate Darts draft so much, which is funny because he hates Darts draft so much he would have drafted all these fucking players. No, like, come on now. And for the first pick of the draft, I'm going with Halcyon Seed, followed by Pootsie, and then Necro. Yeah, it's literally the same thing that he would have done. Well, I don't know. And then Zeem. I mean, like, Zeem is going to fucking pop the fuck off as well. Damon Heta. Shout out to Zeem. DKO. DKO, are you watching this? Are you here, DKO? Where's DKO? Is DKO in the chat? No. Is DKO in the chat? Are you in the chat, DKO? I need DKO in the chat. DK. Dude, you're such a bastard, DKO. You have to fucking play, man. Come on. Dude. Bro, please, DKO. You Chinese bastard. Please fucking play, man. Come on, man. If you play, that's a crazy pick. Please. Come on, DKO. You have to play. You just have to. Darts took a risk on you, man. Come on. Are you going to fucking let Levine? Oh, look at that stupid ass DKO pick. Oh, I'm Levine. Oh, Are you going to let fucking Levine win that? Come on now. Like, come on, DK. You got to do it. And then Pyro. I mean, Pyro's going to be great for the locker room. That guy's awesome to talk to. And I think he could really be molded. So if he kind of, like, opens his mind up and is able to, like, get some time off or whatever, or, like, you know, put in a little extra work, that guy could be a great starter for a couple of the weeks for sure. And if he gets away from the monkeys, yeah. In terms of the power rankings, this is fucking tough. Like, I might as well just, like, fucking hit a dice roll on it. I don't know. I'll just do a new text thing here. Let's see, we got I'm gonna go only Sam's. Shit, how do I do this? You'll see my list after, I guess. I don't know. Twitch is hard. You guys see that? Okay, yeah. Only Sam's. Put it over here. Okay, I think only Sam's. I think his locker room is crazy. And I'm kind of biased towards only Sam's for sure. Man, this is tough. This is tough. I have to say, man, I think Ook's draft is crazy. I think Ook's is crazy. I think Ook got a crazy fucking draft. No? Like, what do we think? I think Ook got a nuts draft here. I think this draft is gonna fucking pop the fuck off. Yeah, I don't know. That's a nuts draft. So I have only Sam's and Ook. I mean, shit. I gotta go Moses. Like, might be unpopular opinion there. I gotta go Moses here. This is tough. Like, this could be, like, randomized. Like, legit. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go Moses there. And then, see, do I think Hadge's team will pop off or Darts? I think Hadge, and like this isn't a fucking. I'm just really turned off by that DKO pick because he literally just typed he won't play. I don't know. The last couple are just like a literal toss up. DJ9. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go Darts and then DJ9. I could be tripping. You guys can say I'm fucking lit for this, but that's what I got. That's what I got. I don't know. And I'm not thinking about finals. I'm just thinking about. I'm just looking at these rosters, and I'm just. That's what it is. Not sure. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I think for me, after the bottom three are completely interchangeable, and then even then, I think like the bottom four potentially interchangeable. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, I think you could like switch out these bottom three in any order. Now, in terms of which teams will get eliminated, I think that's a pretty fun discussion. So there's two teams, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Two teams are gonna go home before the playoffs. Yeah, what do we think? Is it two? It's two, right? Two teams are gonna go home. I think Darts has a good regular season roster here. DJ9, I think you're gonna go home, and I think that's so fucking hard. I mean, like, I'm just gonna do a hot take here. I'm gonna do a super hot take here. Moses is gonna go home. Even though I put him high ranking, I don't know. I just have a weird feeling. So this is my power ranking, and then this is who I think will actually not make it to playoffs. You guys can cry about it, but it is what it is. You guys are all biased. Every single one of you are biased. I'm the only unbiased person in here. So, yeah. How would Moses not make it? Well, I mean, do you see that he has Necro and Seek, right? You know, like if we're trying to be realistic here, Necro and Seek don't win, and that means that potentially they don't make it to the playoffs, right? Hard to say. But yeah, I mean, like, I really don't care if any of these are right. I do think that only Sam's and Ook have like in my opinion, the craziest fucking drafts. I could do a locker room. If we're doing locker room, I would say like, I'd say Hadge's team is like at the bottom. Um, Everyone else is probably fine. Yo, you don't think that Hadge's team is going to win, Oopfie? No, I don't know. I don't know, man. Uh, I don't know. This is a crazy fucking draft. If we're talking about, I think it was a Kabi. Yeah, who's the best value pick? The number one value pick. I mean, like, surely, realistically, it's VST, no? Like it, it's VST, right? Chat. Like that's literally last pick. I don't see like in terms of numbers, like that's the value pick ever. Like I don't know. Definitely VST there. Other value picks, LeBron James. I think great value pick. I think Know the Owner, Kabi, and then Zeem, Buff Boobies. I think Seek Fong. I think Wasby should have gone lower, so I think Seek Fong. J-Wet, I mean J-Wet's crazy. I think Only Sam's is definitely cooking with that one, and I think that if Only Sam's didn't pull the trigger, then Ook would have there. Yeah, I mean from there up, I think it's like pretty solid. I think Faye Poppy could have gone lower. I'm gonna have to agree with Levine on that one. Yo, thank you, Glads the Fish. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm team Only Sam's. Like, let's get this shit. Come on now. And I want to see Darts fucking. I want to see Darts' team pop off because I'm not taught. The cookie pick. That's big. That could put him into the playoffs for sure. So. You're basically last pick. What do you mean? You should have been. You definitely should have been last pick. Absolute idiot. Yeah, I think Potato Legs is gonna show up like Buff Boobies and PVM items did in the summer comp. I think Potato Legs is very like the way I see Potato Legs is he's always willing to do efficient methods. Like that guy does more EHP methods than Glads the Fish. I'm not saying he does them at 1-to-1. I'm not saying he does them at 1-to-1, but that guy does do efficient methods. The only thing he hasn't been able to be bullied into doing is killing fucking Galvek. So yeah. I mean, maybe if he does kill Galvek during like leading up to this, it'd be good. Or maybe if he dies leading up to this, it would also be good. It lets him focus on other things. But we got to make sure we have ZMI lured for sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm team Only Sam's here. I think Only Sam's is gonna win this shit, no problem. And on that team, I think like the highest value pick for the lower brackets, obviously, I'd say Know the Owner and VSD. I think it's kind of criminal. I think Know the Owner could have gone much earlier. I don't know the situation, but I mean that guy plays so. And also very much for the boys. He hopped in last minute to compete in the summer comp and. He did quite well, so yeah. This is great. I think that this is closer than I ever could have thought this draft would have been. I think everybody picked very, very well. I do think that the only thing that's really like I think Hadge is insane players, but I'm just not seeing cohesion right off the bat. I'm just not seeing cohesion straight off the bat, but you never really know. Everyone else, I mean, it looks great. Who's pulling a Luka? DKO. DKO is already gone. Like I said, he's not playing. He's gone already. He's already done. He's not even pulling a Luka. He's just not going to play. He's gone. He's done. Hadge is super positive, and like I think all these captains are going to be fantastic. I want to shout out Moses. I think Moses' draft is great. This locker room is amazing. I think this is going to be a really fun team to watch. And yeah, I mean, prove me wrong about getting eliminated. It's hard to choose. Um, I guess I could retroactively maybe like swap out Moses for Hadj. That would make more sense. But I'm doing a little hot take here for the 2 eliminations. Um, but yeah, I think this is going to be a fantastic competition, and I hope everyone has a lot of fun. Um, let's just hear what Levine has to say about it. Yo, what's up? It's me, Levine, a big fucking idiot, here again. Glad's the fish, Oomphy. Thank you so much for having me on. Um, I'm about to say some really stupid shit. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna entertain him, so I'm gonna mute him. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming into the stream. I actually do have to go. I kind of got forced into doing this by Levine because he's a fucking bastard, and his takes suck. So I mean, like, even if you think my takes suck, like, let's be honest, like, it could be much worse, right, guys? So, um, yeah, thank you guys for the kind words, and congratulations to everybody on their placements here, and I think every captain did really well, and I think overall this is going to be a really good competition, and my power rankings here could be very wrong, and I would not mind. I think we could shuffle them up. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for being so active in the community. Thank you guys for supporting Ook, and supporting everyone that worked hard to get fantasy moving. Definitely a group effort. All the last minute signups, people going out of their comfort zone to sign up and make this event happen. Just says a lot about the community. Jagex doesn't do anything for the community. It's all community oriented, all community run. So it's really special that we're able to have events like this. And I think everybody that signed up and everybody that volunteered to captain, everybody that's doing graphics, helping with scaling, Ook for hosting it, I think everyone needs to give themselves a round of applause and a pat on the back. And, let's have some fun. Let's make some memes. And let's play hard. I think this badge is going to be one of the most coveted badges in all of Temple history. I think it's not going to come easy for anybody. And I'm super excited to be a part of this community and to be watching this unfold. So let's have fun, everybody. Let's get away with as much cheating as we can without getting caught. And let's get some gains to the mains. Yeah! How do I end the stream? Fuck, that was going to be my outro. Yeah! Yeah! Come on.